Hello, this video is public. It's via YouTube as opposed to Facebook, because with Facebook, when I put the links on the Steemit post, it's just the link. It does not embed it as an actual video. Whereas if I put the link in as a YouTube link, it then embeds as a video that you can see, which also includes a thumbnail aspect for the post before you look into there as well. Now, with YouTube, I can do unlisted. I can also do that with Facebook. It's much easier for me to do this on Facebook than it is to do it on YouTube, because I'm already in the format of interaction there. The reason for that is with YouTube, commenting and interaction is much harder than it is on Facebook. However, with Facebook, I can't have the embed go as well. Accordingly, there is a disassociation, a disconnect between the methods of social media that I'm using right now. This is I can't. Okay then. That's annoying. This is in relation to the post I recently made out here on Steemit. Well, it'll be on Steemit too. Why I haven't been on Steemit. I posted that about 19 hours ago. This is in relation to a lot of people on Facebook. Shoot, I can pause, thank goodness. A lot of people on Facebook wanting to see the other users on Facebook as well. And then, you use the @ symbol, and then you put your username. For example, me, it's something C. And there's a huge issue in a number of ways with using Steemit. One of them is that when you are searching for anything, it's Google search, which is utterly ironic because Steemit is in response to things like Facebook and Google, which censors things, as opposed to things like DuckDuckGo, where you're not creating a search bubble contained with ads. With that, is that Steemit does not, it seems like, by definition, have what is called a made-safe feature. A concept that was introduced by Scenario, although it doesn't seem to be an actual social network yet still, as opposed to Facebook, which does have the feature that is talked about in Scenario, namely that of made safe, being that you can choose a variety of whom would see it. Be it public, be it friends, be it specific friends, be it whomever. There are a variety of ways to choose who will or won't see it. And I love that feature to pieces, because some things I don't want to have out in public. Why? Because people are insane and crazy. And who knows what they might think about you? Really. I mean, just think of PewDiePie. Just think of all the stuff that's been going on recently. If you're in the public eye whatsoever, you can be trashed like nothing. And witch hunts can go on around you. Maybe you don't want to have that happening. I certainly don't. So, when I look at Steemit, I go, okay, what would I be okay with saying in front of crazy people who might want to attack me or in some way mess with me? Try to get me financially, try to get me in jail, who knows what. People are crazy, just about anything could potentially happen. And my answer to that is, not much. A bit of activism, a bit of anti-censorship means, such as promoting things like Michael Petrakis' Scientific Button for World Peace, which is a bunch of those which didn't apparently have much of a description. I look to these types of places for interaction, and Steemit is not oriented in a proper way to do a very good degree of interaction. Everything is public. Everything is prevented from having privacy mechanisms to it. It is indeed censorship resistant, but with that censorship resistance is an inability to choose your privacy settings. And I'm paranoid about people. So, it's a combination of a number of things, and so me being less intimate, in a sense, because I don't trust the majority of people who are on public here, or anywhere, really, makes for a less intimate, less worthwhile, in a sense you could say, circumstance, because the personal and the public are very often in close relation to each other. And with that, in order to have any sense of talking with people in all regards, really, you need to be able to specify some things that are more private and then some things that are more public, which Facebook allows for, which Minds.com allows for, which YouTube allows for via the unlisted settings, which both Minds.com and also YouTube has. There are those settings there. What I am not seeing, and I'm wondering if it doesn't exist, are those same settings for Steemit. If a site came along that was like Steemit and also had those features, I would drop Steemit like it was toxic. Because this is not the best format for these types of interactions. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy being paranoid. It's like as if I had weed. I'd be like, oh, keep that away from there. I don't want them to see that. Like, anything could go wrong. So I'm completely paranoid constantly about how what I'm saying could be perceived. And so I'm very careful about what I put here on Steemit, because not only is it simply online, it's also intentionally preserved against censorship.